Can it work between Tee Higgins and the Bengals? No contract is in place. Obviously, Tee Higgins wants to be paid accordingly. Obviously, Tee Higgins also has said he wants to be a Bengal, but we also know that the agent has a trade request out there. But we're not talking about can it work. We're not talking about will it work. And what I mean by that, like, what are you talking about, right? He's got the franchise tag. It's gonna work. He's gotta play on the franchise tag, but that's not what I'm saying. The Bengals have Super Bowl aspirations this year. And if the Bengals are going to complete those Super Bowl aspirations, it takes everybody buying in. It takes everybody being locked in. The locker room camaraderie is so important, especially when it comes to championship teams. And it makes me wonder, with all the turmoil, everything that's going on with Tee Higgins not being available right now. Obviously, it's just voluntary, but he hasn't even signed necessarily the franchise tag yet. Will it work between Tee Higgins and the Cincinnati Bengals this year? Are the Bengals going to get the best version of Tee Higgins this year? Is Tee Higgins going to sit out games if he's hurt? One thing I can say is I feel like T understands that last year was a lost year for him. It's a stain, right? Meaning teams they're looking at that year and they're like, that's probably not the best version of Tee Higgins. That's probably not essentially what we want to pay for. Make no mistake about it. Tee Higgins is going to get paid from some team, whether that's in Cincinnati or another team. But the question does make sense. Are the Bengals going to get the best version of Tee Higgins? Because I believe if the Bengals get the best version of Tee Higgins, a guy that wants to win a championship, a guy that's hungry, a guy that's also understanding that, guess what? I need to prove myself. Not because I haven't done so already, but this league is about what have you done for me lately? If the Bengals are getting a dialed-in Tee Higgins, a guy that wants to be here, a guy that's dedicated to perfecting his craft, a guy that is dedicated to the goal, the mission, and that's winning a Lombardi trophy, I genuinely believe the Bengals could have an absolute unstoppable offense. But that's only a question that a guy like Tee Higgins can answer. That's not even something the Bengals can answer. It's not something Joe Burrow can answer. It's about Tee Higgins. You can lay it all on the line this year. He can lay it all on the line this year. And go out there, bust his ass, have a 1,000+ yard season, and the Bengals could hoist the Lombardi trophy. And they could part ways, shake hands, or sign back in Cincinnati. But either way, you can rest your head at night saying, I gave that organization my very best. Because I really believe the only thing that could stop the Bengals offensively this year, well, it's the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm excited to see it all come together. I'm excited to see Tee Higgins suit up for the Bengals. I'm excited to see them be able to put all that personal stuff, because guess what? Contracts, personal. Feelings, personal. This business. It's something important about when you're working on a job and showing up, regardless of what your feeling might be. Be happy, be mad, could be sad. But one thing they can never question is, did you show up? And if the answer to that is yes, well, I believe consistency breeds success. No one's going to show up to a job and give a lackluster effort, especially because at that point, it reflects poorly on your character. So no, I don't think Tee Higgins is going to show up and give a half-hearted effort. I don't think Tee Higgins is going to go out there and give up on routes. I don't think Tee Higgins is going to go out there and not try. You want to be the best at your craft. At least I hope so. Or you're probably in the wrong profession. But if that's the mentality, that you believe you're one of the better receivers in the National Football League, and you're trying to prove to all 31 other teams, including the team that you're currently on, which makes 32, that, hey, I deserve what I'm asking for. I deserve to be paid accordingly. Then you will show up. Then you will show out. Then you will give your best effort. And well, if you do that, then results will follow. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Tee Higgins Bengals, does it make sense? Does it work out? Curious to hear what your thoughts are. If you like more video content like this, give this video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss when we go live or upload content from the First Star Logistics Studio.